the second baseman.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Had some rain here late last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nolan Arenado, the second out of the opening frame. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
2-1.
Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now into the box is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the pitch.
DJ.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
In the air to right center. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Lifted in the air to center. Bader is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the second inning. Set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, one away. Now one down with the bases empty, and here now is the catcher Yadier Molina. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Count 1-0.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
First pitch of the AB now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. One run is scored. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and a strike to count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Ready now is Carlos Correa. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike one.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
1-1 to count. Outside, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. At the plate now is Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Bader back to the track as he takes it for. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Carlson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Voigt has room in foul territory. 1 out. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Heading for second is Carpenter. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Gloved by LeMahieu. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. High in the air out to center field. Bader has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Next it'll be J.D. Davis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He dives, but he can't get it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. For 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1. The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Pops this one up. Arenado is there. 2 down. Now it'll be Aaron Judge trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this league. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Kepler. line center makes the play. 1 out. One-man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Paul DeYoung will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. O'Neill leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kepler's there for it. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a breaking ball off the plate for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton retired, and there's 1 away. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And a long run, but he's there to... So now here is Marcus Semien. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marcus Semien goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Nolan Arenado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Matt Carpenter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Striding in is Luke Voigt. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The first baseman.
First pitch on the way. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the next to bat will be Max Kepler. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back, the designated hitter,
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
1-0.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Yadi Molina digging in now as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner goes for second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kepler is there. Next to hit is Tyler O'Neill. It was a walk in his last trip. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Goldschmidt, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Kepler's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of into the visitors' bullpen. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge to the left side, but it's well fouled. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that one is gone. Now back, left field. Giancarlo Stanton now. As He's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number one. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body. Language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now a swing and a miss. And he's behind. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And there are two away now.
Number 1.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ripped down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now back, first baseman.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Chris Martin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 55.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kepler is right there, 1 down. So here is Harrison Bader, flew out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Set, and the 1-0 pitch.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deal on 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fouled away. A little bouncer.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Fouled off. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is bottom of the inning now. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in once again is Max Kepler. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Next to hit, J.D. Davis flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Alex Reyes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. Ready to begin the 8th. And standing in is the DH, Matt Carpenter. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right. An in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Got him to go down swinging there. Paul Goldschmidt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Molina's aboard a base hit. Chad Green takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. So take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and a strike now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive by Goldschmidt. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Carlos Correa, singled last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Heading out towards shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Ooh, that was some gas.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. That one is out of here. This game is tied. To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes a cold strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Next to dig in, Harrison Bader. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And the fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Marcus Semien is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-0 to him now. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fastball in there, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Semien's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. All set to the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
First baseman.
Now the pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game